We have developed this application because people live longer, and we've seen an increasing need for this type of applications because, well, people develop chronic diseases. We see an increase in cardiovascular disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, stroke, dementia, etc. And this is something we can do something about.
Yeah, it's possible to prevent at least the symptoms of dementia, for instance. It's possible to prevent also depression. They're also possible not only to prevent them, but to learn how to manage these problems. And this application can, I think, contribute to that.
I think many people do know that they should exercise more, that they should be social and stress less. Many people know that these are problems in their life, but they don't necessarily do anything about it.
The most important aspects of the application is that it includes several aspects of daily life. I mean, it's difficult to single out one aspect as the most important, but together they can be very important. And the other aspect is that, which is also important, is that this application can be personalized according to your needs.
Well, it's easy. You basically wear a simple watch and a smartphone that you wear anyways. And with this you can detect 4 different aspects of your life. And it's physical activity, social activity, stress and sleep quality.
Okay, what we're looking at here is the main view of the application, where you have the 4 different categories listed. So the physical, the social, stress and sleep categories, with progress bars showing your daily progress within these categories.
Physical activity is basically just based on the accelerometer in your smartphone. It detects walking, running, sitting, the normal activities you would do throughout the day.
I mean, first of all, physical activity is always good. It's also important that you could actually improve your mental health well-being by improving your physical activity, and that's proved in many research projects.
Stress is detected using something called heart rate variability. So we use this heart rate monitor that you wear and tell whether you are stressed or not.
I think stress is always harmful for all groups of people. The important part in this thing is that you can actually get a feedback on the patterns of stress, and you can start thinking about what is it that makes me stressed. I think that's the most important part of it.
The social activity can, for instance, be detected with ambient noise levels in your microphone. You listen for conversations, or with a camera where you can just do face detection to detect that you have been having a conversation with someone. We can also measure things like calling someone, having a phone call conversation, etc.
Whatever age you are, it's no good of being alone. Human beings are social animals, basically. We need to have social connectivity with people in order to have a good mental health well-being.
Sleep quality is detected both with heart rate and also how much you move in the bed. So you can wear the accelerometer in the watch, and you detect movements and which phase you are during your sleep.
Your sleep pattern is a way of measuring basically how well the other aspects of mental health works with you. Because if you have low physical activity or you're stressed, whatever, then your sleep also becomes affected. So in that way, it's sort of somehow a core measurement of the mental health and well-being.
We also try to motivate people through quests, this gaming element where people can compete with each other. They can have a social network to support them. We can compare data from one month to another so you can see progress and see yourself improve as you make changes in your life.
So for example, the top one here, if I say that I want to walk 5,000 steps today, the application will track your progress, and if you complete that quest, you will get some points that you can use in a reward system.
Personally, I think it's very important to try to increase your motivation through, for example, building more awareness on how you behave, showing that first, like what can be improved by, for example, measuring or quantifying your current behaviors, and try to then educate what you can do better and how. I think that everything goes from the inner motivation. You can't try to make or force people to change. They have to want to make change by themselves.
I think that for most people it's one thing of knowing that you have to improve an aspect of life. The other aspect is of actually doing it. And here in this application you get a very direct feedback on how you actually perform. There is a big potential that it can motivate you to change and do lifestyle changes. Actually.